Hey there, dog lovers. Have you ever wondered if your furry friend sees you as more than just their owner? Well, today I'm going to share something that might blow your mind. If your dog does this when you leave the house or curls up super close to you at night, congratulations. You're not just a pet parent anymore. You've become their actual mom in their eyes. And this isn't just cute behavior we're talking about. Science has proven that dogs can literally rewire their brains to see humans as their mothers. The same hormones that flow between real mothers and babies? Yeah, that happens between you and your dog, too. I'm about to reveal 15 secret signs that most people completely miss. And trust me, when you hear sign number 6, you might just tear up a little. So grab your coffee, call your dog over, and let's dive in. Because by the end of this, you'll see your relationship in a whole new light. First up, let's talk about that special look your dog gives you. You know the one, when they just stare into your eyes for what feels like forever. Well, here's the crazy part. When your dog looks into your eyes for more than 3 seconds, both of your brains release the exact same hormone that floods a mother's body when she looks at her newborn baby. It's called oxytocin, the love hormone. But here's what's absolutely mind-blowing. In the animal kingdom, this only happens between mothers and their babies. Your dog is literally getting the same biological high from looking at you that a puppy gets from looking at its mom. And if your dog slowly blinks while staring at you, that's not just affection. That's deep, deep trust. They're willing to be completely vulnerable with you. Most dogs only do this with one person their entire life. So if that person is you, you're pretty special. First up, let's talk about that special look your dog gives you. You know the one, when they just stare into your eyes for what feels like forever. Well, here's the crazy part. When your dog looks into your eyes for more than 3 seconds, both of your brains release the exact same hormone that floods a mother's body when she looks at her newborn baby. It's called oxytocin, the love hormone. But here's what's absolutely mind-blowing. In the animal kingdom, this only happens between mothers and their babies. Your dog is literally getting the same biological high from looking at you that a puppy gets from looking at its mom. And if your dog slowly blinks while staring at you, that's not just affection. That's deep, deep trust. They're willing to be completely vulnerable with you. Most dogs only do this with one person their entire life. So if that person is you, you're pretty special. The guilty face of separation. You know that heartbreaking look your dog gives you when you're about to leave? That's not just regular separation anxiety. This is what scientists call maternal separation trauma. When puppies are separated from their mothers, they show specific behaviors: whining, following, and yes, that guilty, pleading expression. Your dog is experiencing the same emotional response as a child when their mother walks away. Studies show that dogs left by their chosen person have cortisol levels that spike over 300% higher than when left by other family members. Your dog's stress response is literally programmed around you. But here's what's truly amazing. Some dogs take this mother relationship so seriously that they start showing behaviors that even surprise animal behavior researchers. When your dog puts their paw on you, pay attention to exactly where they place it. Do they put it on your hand, your leg, or do they place it on your chest, right over your heart? If it's your chest, you need to understand what's happening here. Puppies place their paws on their mother's chest to feel her heartbeat. It's the ultimate comfort signal. Your dog is checking your vital signs to make sure you're okay. But more than that, if they do this and then lay their head down while keeping their paw on your chest, they're not just checking on you. They're synchronizing their heartbeat with yours. This is biological bonding at its deepest level. I've seen rescue dogs who were abused take months to do this with their new families. When they finally do, it's like watching a broken heart heal. Veterinarians say this is the clearest possible sign of a mother-child bond, and if you think that's touching, wait until you hear about their eating rituals. Does your dog bring their food bowl to you? Or do they insist on eating near your feet? This isn't about being social. This is about safety hierarchy. In nature, puppies won't eat unless their mother is present. It's a survival instinct. If your dog won't eat when you're not around, or if they bring their food to where you are, they're treating you like the mother figure who ensures safe eating. Here's what will shock you. Dogs who form this bond will actually starve themselves if separated from their chosen person for too long. Their survival instinct becomes completely tied to your presence. When I first learned about this behavior, I had to sit down. It's that powerful. But the next sign? It's going to make your heart melt completely. Okay, this isn't just your dog showing affection. When your dog slowly, deliberately licks your face while maintaining eye contact, almost like they're in a trance, they're performing an ancient ritual you see in the wild. Puppies lick their mother's face to stimulate care, to bond, and to say, "I belong to you." But what's amazing here is that your dog is doing the exact same thing with you. They're not just showing affection, they're claiming you as their mother figure. When your dog licks your face, both of your brains release oxytocin, the same hormone mothers produce during childbirth. Scientists at Azabu University discovered this creates a mother-child bond, using the same neurochemical connection as human mothers and babies. Notice they don't lick everyone's face like this. This sacred ritual is reserved only for their chosen mother, you. Now, get ready for sign number 6. This one might make you emotional. Your dog changes their entire energy when you're sad. But I'm not talking about just coming to comfort you. I'm talking about emotional mirroring so precise that they actually match your breathing patterns and heart rate. Studies using heart rate monitors show that bonded dogs don't just respond to human emotions, they physically synchronize with them. Their nervous system literally connects with yours. I once watched a therapy dog working with an autistic child. The dog's breathing slowed to match the child's within 30 seconds. The child's anxiety dropped immediately. That wasn't training. That was pure maternal instinct in action. Are you starting to see how deep this goes? Because the next sign showed me just how far a dog will go to protect their chosen mother. Your dog positions themselves between you and any perceived threat, even if that threat is just a stranger saying hello. But here's what makes this maternal instinct. They do this even when they're scared. A dog acting on pack instincts would back down from a bigger threat. But a dog protecting their mother will stand firm regardless of size, regardless of fear. They'd rather face danger than let anything happen to you. I've seen tiny chihuahuas face off against German shepherds to protect their person. I've seen old dogs with arthritis struggle to stand up between their owner and a perceived threat. That's not courage. That's maternal love in action. If your dog does this, they're not just protecting you. They're willing to sacrifice themselves for you. That's the deepest form of love in the animal kingdom. This bond doesn't appear overnight. Your dog chose you out of all the humans in the world. They decided you were worthy of their complete trust, unconditional love, and unwavering loyalty. But wait, there's more. Let me tell you about their scent obsession. Does your dog steal your socks, shirts, or pillow when you're not looking? This isn't destructive behavior. This is scent bonding at its most primitive level. Puppies collect their mother's scent to feel safe when she's away. Your dog is doing the same thing. They're creating a security blanket made from your smell. But here's what gives me chills. Dogs can detect your scent from 2 weeks old on fabric. If your dog hoards your clothes, they're literally surrounding themselves with their mother even when you're gone. I know a military wife whose dog collected every piece of her husband's uniform while he was deployed. The dog would sleep in the middle of this scent circle every night. That's not just missing someone. That's maternal separation coping. Now here's a sign so rare that animal behaviorists are still studying it. Only 1 in 100 dogs do this. Your dog rolls onto their back near you, belly completely exposed, eyes slowly closing like they're in complete bliss. Most people think this is just playful behavior, but it's actually the complete opposite. This is total surrender. In the animal kingdom, exposing your belly is the most vulnerable position possible. When your dog does this near you without asking for belly rubs, they're literally putting their life in your hands. They're saying, "I trust you with everything I have." Shocking research from the University of Portsmouth shows that when dogs expose their belly to their chosen human, their stress hormones drop 23% within 30 seconds. Their brain patterns match those of newborns being held by their mothers. And if they sigh contentedly while lying there, that's their soul telling you they've found their safe haven. They've found their mother. This is absolutely mind-blowing. Your dog adjusts their sleep cycle to match yours exactly. Not just sleeping when you sleep, but entering the same sleep stages at the same time. Sleep studies show that bonded dogs will enter REM sleep within 5 minutes of their owner falling asleep. They're literally dreaming with you. Their brain waves synchronize with yours during deep sleep phases. But here's what made me cry when I learned this. Dogs normally sleep 12 to 14 hours a day. But dogs with maternal bonds often only sleep 8 to 10 hours to match human schedules. They're sacrificing their natural sleep needs to connect with you. Your dog is choosing to live on your schedule instead of their biological one. That's not just love, that's devotion. Signs 11 and 12 are so intense that I have to warn you. If your dog does both of these, the bond is so deep that separation can actually traumatize them. Listen carefully next time you're relaxing with your dog. Do they make soft sounds? Gentle rumbles or sighs that they don't make around other people? These sounds are called bonding calls. They're like the sounds puppies make when they're completely content and safe with their mother. Your dog literally has a special language they only use with you. Scientific discovery by researchers at Sussex University found that dogs create specific frequency patterns in their vocalizations that match the special tone mothers use with newborns. These sounds trigger the same neural pathways in both species. Every gentle sound is them saying, "This is home. This is where I can exist without worry." Here's something that will give you chills. When your dog brings you their favorite toy but hesitates to let go, they're doing something profound. This isn't just sharing. This is a spiritual offering. They're giving you their most precious possession while also testing the bond. They want to see if you'll respect what they value. Scientific marvel research by animal behaviorists at Cambridge University discovered that this hesitation when sharing resources only occurs between dogs and humans they've imprinted as mothers. Brain scans show neural activity identical to wolf pups bringing gifts to their mother. In the dog world, this behavior only happens between puppies and their mothers. They're literally saying, "This is my heart. Please handle it carefully." Your dog doesn't just share your sadness. They amplify your happiness to almost supernatural levels. When you're excited, your dog becomes more excited than you. When you celebrate, they celebrate louder. This isn't just absorbing your energy. This is maternal joy multiplication. In nature, when a mother is happy and relaxed, it signals safety to her offspring. But your dog goes further than that. They become an additional source of joy, trying to make your happiness even bigger. Think about the last time you came home excited about something. Did your dog's reaction make you even happier? That's not coincidence. That's your dog trying to be the best part of your best moments. The contagious yawn response. Here's something that will surprise you. When you yawn, does your dog yawn too? This isn't random. It's called contagious yawning, and it only happens between deeply bonded individuals. Humans experience contagious yawning with people they care about, and dogs have developed this empathetic response with their chosen humans. When your dog yawns after you do, their brain is literally syncing with your emotional and physical state. Scientific studies show that dogs only mimic yawning from humans they've formed strong emotional bonds with. This empathetic response indicates that your dog's mirror neurons are so attuned to you that they unconsciously copy your behavior. It's a sign of deep emotional connection and maternal bonding. This final sign is so subtle that most people miss it completely. Your dog has mapped your entire daily routine and positions themselves to protect you during your most vulnerable moments. When you're cooking, they position themselves where they can see anyone approaching the kitchen. When you're in the bathroom, they wait outside the door. When you're sleeping, they choose spots where they can monitor all entry points. But here's the amazing part. They don't do this for other family members, only for you. You're the one they've identified as needing protection. You're worth guarding. This isn't trained behavior. This is pure instinct telling them you're the most important thing in their world, and they need to keep you safe. So, there you have it. 15 signs that prove your dog sees you as their real mother. But here's what I want you to understand. This isn't just having a well-trained pet. This is being chosen by another soul. Your dog looked at you and decided you were worthy of their complete devotion. They've rewired their brain, changed their instincts, and dedicated their entire existence to loving you the way they would love their mother. If you recognized your dog in any of these signs, take a moment right now to appreciate what you have. You're not just a pet owner, you're someone's entire world. And that's one of the most beautiful relationships on this planet. Hit that subscribe button if this touched your heart, and let me know in the comments which sign surprised you the most. I read every single comment because, just like you, I believe these relationships deserve to be celebrated. Remember, you're not just their owner, you're their whole world.